What's that spell? Some stuff is not for everybody. Okay. Last thing I'm going to say, because I don't want to take this in the next week. Baby girl, don't come back around here. Okay? Don't come back around here. You don't know how to be a client. You done sat up here and went to 3 witches, and you, me included, I'm one of them, and you are comparing and contrasting and gambling with people's belief system to try to get a man that don't want you. Don't you ever come back over here. Okay? I had to block you. I had to banish you. And I had banished you already, but you came back around. Okay? And I should have just left you where you was at the first motherfucking time. Magic is not an instant one-stop shop to get what you want. And you have done absolutely nothing. You haven't sacrificed nothing. You've done nothing. You just sat there and ate your food, paid somebody. And it's crazy because everybody that you went to see is telling you the same damn thing. He ain't for you. Okay? Then you got this woman who gassing your ass up, taking your motherfucking money, okay? Telling you the same thing you want to hear to keep you coming back. Got you convinced that the rest of everybody else you saw don't want what's best for you. You foolish. You foolish. You foolish. You foolish. And you didn't want to listen to me, okay? And because you didn't want to listen to me, you got left. I dropped you. And you came back around under a pseudo name, okay? And I accepted it. I did. So that's on me. I should have left your ass where you was at. But you are disrespectful to the ancestors, the way you moving. That's how colonizers move. People who don't understand what they got and they just take for the result and not for the strife. You are an example of who I never want to sit with again. And got the nerve to be patronizing towards me. Oh, Boots, did I hurt your feelings? I'm so sorry. Bitch. And that's exactly what I said before I hung up. I said, bitch, click. Never again. Don't come back over here. Don't come back over here. And I'm not playing with you. Okay? Because if you do come back over here, I'm going to war on them witches. And you. And y'all don't want that. Leave me alone. Sitting up here won't compare and contrast and go see Alcatraz and all this other mess, bitch. If you would have listened to what I told you to do, you would have had what you wanted right now, which is true love. That's what you would have had. But now you so caught up in chasing somebody who don't want you, going to this witch and that witch, talking about what works for her and what she doing. You spreading magic, girl. We don't do that. And I told you we don't do that. And you came back today and you persisted in doing it. I don't want nothing else to do with you or your kind. And I won't. And I won't. And I said to myself, we gonna just not talk. And my client was so proud of me. I told her I wasn't gonna talk about this on the show. But this not the show. So you can still be proud. This not the show. So you can still be motherfucking proud, bitch. Don't come back over here. I'm not playing. If you come back over here, I'm gonna embarrass the shit out of you. And this is how she came back over here the last time. And I ain't had to do this in a long time, cuss people out like this. But she booked an appointment under another name. She used someone else's name. So when I answer the phone, I'm like, oh shit, I like you. I like your little accent or whatever. That's cute. Where you from? And I'm like, She undoes her camera and I was like, oh, bitch. And I don't know how I got past it. I must have been smoking. Cerberus, you shouldn't have threw that ball up under there. You see I'm over here yelling. Go over there and sit down. I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. Go to your place. Now. But naked in frog position like I'm finna get penetrated. I ain't. So, come back over here. Don't come back over here. That's what I'm saying. Don't come back over here. She booked the appointment under another name. And I already done told her. This the thing. I told her, I can't read you because you got other people casting on you. It's a respect thing. This is a belief system. Okay? And I told her that. So then today, she gonna come to me with the girl he with, shows me a picture of the girl, and asks me to read her. I said, no, I'm not doing that. But I started feeling things. It's partly my fault. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. I guarantee she done sent a donation trying to beg back right now. I guarantee she is. Don't come back over here. You just can't interact. She was a Pisces, for sure. She was. But this the thing. I say all of that out of hurt and anger. Like, I liked her. I believed in her. I saw something in her, but then it just took a left turn, and she started getting obsessive about something that's not for her. And at first I thought it was karma. Like, maybe you have to endure this. But then I was like, no, you're causing this. This is coming from you. So in my psychic minds, I was like, okay, well, let me work with her on self-love. And that's what I tried to do, but that's not what she wanted. She didn't want real life improvement. She wanted what she wanted, which is something that don't want her. Because if he did, he would be with you. There's no reason for him not to. Which then, after you crashed out, I forgot to tell you how she crashed out an appointment. This was last year, November. She answers the phone screaming at the top of her lungs. Like, oh my God, he's with her. He's back with her. I think I handled it the best way that I could. I didn't cuss her out. But I felt, I don't know, I feel bad. Like, I still feel bad. I feel bad for her mentality, and I feel bad that I was not able to, that you weren't patient enough to allow what I was doing with you to get you to the happily ever after. You wanted what you wanted. And it's the thing. The girl beat her ass. Your other psychic told you that the girl looking for you. And then I said, okay, so look, this is the thing. I don't do this, but there are a lot of psychics who do this. If you go to a reader consistently, what they'll do sometimes is they'll cloak their girls. What that means is they have confused anybody else in reading them or affecting their energy to protect the relationship that you've had with your psychic, okay? That's the positive way to use it if you are a practitioner. The negative way to use it is you are mine. It's more possessive than anything, okay? She was cloaked all in not one, but two other people's shit. I said, girl, you're cloaked. I can't read you. Why the fuck you go to those witches and tell them that I said that you were cloaked? And if you approach a witch on cloaking you, she's going to deny. Why would you think that that's okay? Why would you think that that's okay? Why would you think it's okay for me to perceive a blocking on you for me not to use my gift, and you go to the person and be like, oh, Boots said I'm cloaked, but he says that you are the problem, and that's why that man don't want to be with you. Now, she's from another country, so I thought it was a cultural thing at first. But see, I read a princess in India. I read her all the time. And she don't act like that. Like, most people in the world have somewhat of American views. Like, they understand how Americans think. And shit. So when I'm approached by mostly Americanized people. I don't know. I think maybe she was just too foreign. I can't make excuses for somebody not wanting to learn. I can't do that. I can't make excuses for her. She didn't want to learn. She wanted him. And I could have made that happen. But that's not what you really wanted. You wanted validation that you're good enough. And I could have gave you that from the inside out. How you want somebody and the girl he with whooped your ass? So, I don't know. I'm talking about it because I don't want to carry it into next week. And I do feel kind of sad. Man, I liked her, bruh. That's the thing. I really did like her. But she's going to do what they all do. Create burner accounts and watch from a distance. Get tip jar readings under another name as if I can't sense who you are. Another one bites the dust. I liked her, though. But this is the thing about shit like that. Next week, it's going to be something else. We don't dwell in shit. But like I told my mother, the way that I get over things is I have to express them.